Boker Tov Charim. I'm Stephen Benoon. You're watching Israeli News Live. You are hearing video footage of gunfire right now in Venezuela. This is only an hour ago by Mary Yari. Turn down just a little bit here. There is an ongoing battle in Venezuela as I speak right now this morning over in Venezuela between the police and supposedly an armed group there that not sure as of yet whether or not this group is anti-government or if this is just some kind of drug gang that they are facing there. Very difficult to tell in the from the video footage right now. I've been reviewing some of the Spanish. It is automatic machine gun fire that is going on. Mary Yari on her Twitter page is actually covering this. She's had to stop at one point and covering this because she said the bullets were actually coming through her window. In one place she says in Spanish there that she's only filming when the gunfire calms down, and we're getting quite a bit of gunfire just from the videos here. There, some of it is single shot fires, a lot of it's fully automatic machine gun fire. She said many police have already been wounded. She said a lot of people are crying and weeping, with tears in their eyes over the incident of what is happening. And in one place she mentions that the people are resisting. And so it seems to indicate this could be a faction that is loyal to Guaido, who is as they call him, the interim president. And of course the police that are loyal to President Maduro. So I'm not really sure how that's going to play out as of yet. But we wanted to be able to share some of this footage with you here. There's a lot of footage here. This is where she shows a picture here. One of the bullets came through her window. Whether or not the armed faction there was trying to get her away from filming this or not quite sure. We certainly pray for Mary Yari for her safety of her family there. If you can see that here on your screen there, a bullet hole come right through her window. She's very fearful of her life, but yet at the same time, Mary is a brave woman. As you can see the window here beforehand, you can see the police car down there below, and then the next thing you know, she's got a picture of the window with a bullet hole in her window there. Let's continue to watch a little bit more of the footage here. Like I said, it's an ongoing situation. That is, of course, a different window in her house there that she was at, and you can see, I don't know whether you can see this or not, but there's a lot of police down here at the bottom. It started off with just a handful of police in the very first video. Then there ends up being, I haven't done any estimations on the number of police units that are there now, but wow, a guy coming through on a motorcycle, that wasn't very bright. Let's see if anything happened to the motorcyclist, if she's able to show that. You have the one car there. Well, can't see it now, but let me just back. Let's see if I can catch this on here for you. The guy comes through on this motorcycle, and then fire breaks out everywhere. And I'm not sure if they were targeting the motorcyclist or what. Now, I just saw something else here. Let me see if I can go back and look at this here. Because you can see the other side of the wall there for a brief moment. Yeah. Oh, wow, you can't quite make it out. Let's see if I can pull this in there. And I can see somebody on the opposite side of the wall. All right, there's the motorcyclist right there. He actually came out from around the area where they're shooting at, and looks like they could be armed there. Now let's watch what happens as this motorcyclist comes riding around. Gunfire just going nuts over that. Whether or not they were targeting the motorcyclist or not, still not sure. So we'll have to wait to see. They did a cut in the film there. I don't know if they killed the guy on the motorcycle or not. Um, yeah, there are people on the other side of that fence there. I don't know how well you can see that yourself. There's this little awning of a building there, and just for a second I saw a guy walking. That's on the inside of the wall. Of course, that could be another homeowner. It seems like that everything that's being targeted is to the far right. And going through a lot of the videos here already here, I have been following that, looking, and you can see that over here to that far side, and there is the target area that they are after. Looks like Mary, she might be a painter there. A lot of paintbrushes there. There we go again. All right, she's showing that same video footage again. Wow. Maybe he was just trying to get through it and didn't know what was really going on. It could have been the case as well. Let's just see what else Mary is. Mary M is what's on her Twitter part if you want to follow Mary here on Twitter there. But if you look at her home name, it's Mary M. Mary Yari is her actual name. Whoops, sorry, I actually jumped off of her page here. Let me go back to her page. I don't know how I end up getting off her page every time. Mary M at Mary Yari Twitter. So definitely follow her there. Looks like we can find out some interesting things going on over there in. Let me blow this one up for you as well. There again, friends, this video here is 39 minutes ago. I caught it when it was 24 minutes old. So I'm sure it's going to be hitting mainstream media very soon there. You know, okay, we got a much better view. All right, now, notice here, we have a lot more police cars that have come in. That was not there earlier. Because right now I'm getting as much as now 1 hour. When the oldest of her videos is 54 minutes, so this is all happening within the last hour, and of course still ongoing. Now we have this one that's the most recent video, which is about 30 minutes old now. We now have several police cars that have come in. They've also brought in an armored vehicle now. So let's see what's going to happen here. All right, from the way they're taking positions up, let me back up here just for a moment. Oh, still not quite far enough back. All right, from the way they're taking up positions behind the armored vehicle, from the rear of the vehicle must be where the gunshot fire is coming from. That may have been why she had a bullet hit her window. I don't think that they were targeting her per se, just stray bullet. When you get to shooting a machine gun, you just go random like that. Things can go in every direction imaginable there. So, I'm not sure exactly where all this is happening at. By the way, I did do a search. Because we don't actually get, we know it's Venezuela. She had put Coda in one of her things there. So I was trying to locate where this is at. Coda, Venezuela comes up right here near the Carcass. And of course I zoomed in, used satellite footage imagery there. Could be the neighborhood, maybe not, don't really know. But to get a bird's eye view of Venezuela, that's where we're at. We're close to the coastline there of where this event is taking.
Okay, guys, let me explain to you what's going on. There's a major battle in Venezuela. As the news are coming out, they're too early to say this is a civil war, and it's too early to say this is a coup. All right? But the Lord said, notice what I did in Puerto Rico, now watch what I'm going to do in Venezuela. My hand will be noticed. 3 days after the prophetic word given by the Lord, this is happening. This is no coincidence. Okay? And we got the grave surrender. And then who was next? Venezuela. Now, let me explain another thing because I need to explain in Spanish since this is a bilingual show. Okay. Hay una batalla, hay tiroteos, grandes tiroteos en Venezuela. Las noticias son muy rápidas, no sabemos con claridad si solamente se están tiroteando entre criminales y la policía en Venezuela o si acaso es un atentado, una guerra civil, no sabemos de eso, o sabemos si acaso es un golpe de estado que están tratando de hacer en Venezuela. El Señor me dijo en julio 23, y lo publiqué también en español, pero esta es una publicación que lo puse en Twitter. Dice así, el Señor dijo, fíjate que lo que hice en Puerto Rico, ahora mira lo que voy a hacer en Venezuela. Mi mano se va a notar. Eso es lo que dice en inglés allí. La fecha fue julio 23, 3 días después de que el Señor me dio esta palabra, está saliendo esto en Venezuela. Como te vuelvo a repetir, no sé si este es un atentado entre criminales y policías. No sabemos si esto es un atentado o un comienzo de la guerra civil en Venezuela o es un golpe de estado. No sabemos todavía. ¿Ok? No te quiero decir esto ya se hizo, ya se coció, porque no sé todavía. No se sabe. Pero déjame recordarte la palabra profética de Charlie Sham. La palabra profética de Charlie Sham dijo que él miraba una guerra civil, pero que iba a ser corta. Dice, el Señor dijo que iba a haber una guerra civil, que iba a ser corta, y que al final iban a remover a Maduro, al presidente actual de Venezuela. ¿Ok? Ahora déjame explicarlo en inglés. All right. In the prophetic word of Charlie Sham, the Lord told Charlie Sham that there will be a short civil war. Short civil war. And then it doesn't matter what China does. It doesn't matter what Russia actually does. They will remove and overthrow Maduro. So whatever is happening right now in Venezuela, we gotta wait and see. You just notice that after I was giving the prophetic word about Puerto Rico, the Lord said next is going to be Venezuela. That's what the Lord said. Okay? The Lord says next is going to be Venezuela. All right? This is no coincidence. Take a look at the date, July 24. All right? So on July 23rd, the Lord says, notice what I did in Puerto Rico. Now watch what I'm going to do in Venezuela. My hand will be noticed. On July 24, it says, the Lord says, next is Venezuela. And now we got this. Today is July 26. El Señor dijo, en julio 24, el Señor dijo, el que sigue es Venezuela. Ese fue en julio 24. En julio 23 dijo que lo que hizo, que me notara, que me fijara lo que hizo en Puerto Rico, ahora mira lo que voy a hacer en Venezuela. Y que su mano se iba a notar. Eso fue en julio 23. ¿Ok? Y ahora está pasando todo esto, lo que está pasando ahorita, que todos lo están viendo, en Venezuela. All right, so this is what happened in Venezuela right now. We still need to wait for more information. We still need to wait for more news because, as you know, Venezuela needs to change a regime. Otherwise, the reset will not happen. I even told you that the elites are saying and confirming the same thing. All right? They say that the Zimbabwe is not as important. Zimbabwe can later on change. Okay? I'm sorry. That's what they say. Okay? I'm sorry. I know many of you want the Zimbabwe to be done. But that's what they say. They say that Zimbabwe is not as important as many people believe. I don't know why they say it. but they say that they can actually take care of Zimbabwe later on. So we are watching and we are waiting for the news. This news will actually come out later on in the broadcastings all over the news. It will be on the mainstream media, and we will see what's going to happen. So in Spanish network, we'll be notified first. We're supposed to be notified first, but we don't know yet. As you know, all the media is being manipulated, and they will not tell you until hours or even a day ago. Okay, so let's just wait. Ok, entonces nosotros vamos a ver las noticias en la televisión. Tenemos que ver qué es lo que está pasando en Venezuela. Me han dicho las élites que Zimbabue no es tan importante como muchas personas lo están diciendo. Zimbabue, la situación de Zimbabue puede ser arreglada después del RB o después del reseteo. Así me dijeron a mí. No me culpes a mí, es lo que ellos están diciendo. Que Zimbabue y la situación de Zimbabue lo van a arreglar más tarde. ¿Cuándo? Yo no sé. Okay? Alright, so that's basically your breaking news, guys. And I hope that you got the message right. And we are going to come out with more news as they come. Wait for my both videos. I have update. I have Intel update. And also I have some other things that I want to share with all of you. Okay? So that's it, guys. So breaking news, there's a major gun battle in Venezuela, and we are waiting for more information. Esto fue tu últimas noticias. Hay una gran batalla de tiroteos en Venezuela y estamos esperando para más información. Muchas gracias por tu atención y más tarde subiré 2 videos con Intel Divino. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Wait for your 2 new videos in English and Spanish of Divine Intel. See you later on.